All right, joining me now is CTV News political commentator Scott Reid. Scott, thanks so much for your time. What stood out to you from Carney's comments after meeting with all the premiers, really talking about working towards the best deal for Canada as this deadline is now less than 2 weeks away?
Yeah, no question. What jumped out at me is how much this discussion seemed to be dominated by Plan B, insofar as it was less about where are we at in terms of a trade deal. The Prime Minister saying, look, we're going to try to get the best possible deal, but not making any promises about August 1st, not making any specific promises or specific updates with respect to where those talks were at. Instead, the focus was almost entirely Plan B. Find trade relations with other countries, right? Make certain that we are strong here at home, eliminate internal trade barriers, try to build east-west, build up our infrastructure, insulate ourselves from the precariousness and from the unpredictability of Donald Trump. So I really read this very much as a Plan B emphasis. While those negotiations are ongoing, the Prime Minister is saying, look, maitre chez nous, let's make certain that we are ready here at home in our own backyard.
And in terms of Plan B or Plan C, another plan that they've been working on, particularly between the premiers, has been working out barriers to interprovincial trade. Of course, that is part and parcel with what's going on with the tariffs in the U.S. As we've said, that trading partner is not as reliable as, of course, it once was. And so with those goalposts changing, it seems like every time, and now preparing for the August 1st goalpost to potentially change again, what about interprovincial trade? Is enough being done there?
Well, certainly everyone sings the song now, and there's a full chorus among all the premiers and the Prime Minister. This is necessary, talking about how much economic activity it could unlock. And, a number of provinces have taken steps. Ontario, in particular, has taken a leadership position. The federal government has done what it can. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really dictate the difference in weights and measures between Nova Scotia and Saskatchewan, as an example. So there is emphasis on the point. There's momentum, but you don't really hear a lot of specific talk about some of the issues that are difficult and some of the differences that do exist. So we'll have to wait and see where things net out. But this is an issue that governments have been talking about since I was working in Parliament back in the 1990s. I think for the first time, it's actually got genuine momentum and political will behind it, just something that was frankly lacking until just very recently.
CTV News political commentator Scott Reid. Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott.